Welcome to Vision Plus and welcome back to this channel for mathematics. We are looking at differentiation and we are doing example 2 using method 1, that is dealing with powers and coefficients. Example 2 says find the derivative of the following. Part A, y equals to 6x squared. Now the derivative means that we need to differentiate the given function y with respect to x, which is the variable in this case. So differentiating the function y, so we shall say dy with respect to x. So dy dx, okay, equals to, we say that we lower the power of x so that it becomes a coefficient. There was a coefficient of 6 already. So if you are lowering the power and you find the number here, then you multiply. So we shall have 6 times 2, which is the whole power that we are lowering. And then x, now we need to get the new power of x. And the new power of x is obtained by subtracting 1 from the whole power. So the whole power is 2 minus 1. And then you simplify. 6 times 2 is 12 x. What is 2 minus 1? Is 1. It gives us the 12 x. So this is the derivative of the function y. Therefore, dy dx equals to 12x. And that is the answer for part A. Going to part B. Part B says that we have the function y defined by negative 4x squared plus 6x minus 3. And that we need to find the derivative of that function. So we are going to differentiate. So we shall say differentiating y with respect to x, which is dy dx becomes, we lower the power of x. We consider them term at a time. So for the first term here, we lower the power of x, which is 2. X already has a coefficient of negative 4. So we shall say that negative 4 times the power that we shall lower, that is times 2. Then we attach x. Now we need a new power of x. For us to get the new power of x, we simply say it is 2 minus 1. We subtract 1 from the whole power of x. Now we have differentiated the first term. We are just left with simplifying it. And then plus, we come to the second term, which is 6x. Remember, this x here has a power of 1. But if it has a power of 1, it is not written, like in this case. So that x has a power of 1. What should we do? We need to lower that power, which is 1. And there was already a coefficient of 6. So you write 6 times that new power, which is 1 that you are lowering. So 6 times 1. Okay? X. Now we need a new power of x. How do we get the new power? It is the whole power, which was 1, minus 1. That gives us the new power. It is the whole power minus 1. And the whole power in that case was 1. So 1 minus 1. We have differentiated the second term. We are left with simplifying it. Then we go to the last term, which is 3. So minus 3. But minus 3 here, I said in the introduction that if you differentiate any constant, the constant is a number that does not contain x or y or does not have any unknown with it. So 3 is a constant, okay? Any number which is not attached to the unknown is known as a constant. So since 3 is a constant, we know that when we differentiate a constant, we get 0. So when we differentiate 3, here, we shall have 0. Okay? It doesn't matter the quantity of a constant. Even if it is 10 million, as long as it is a constant without x or y or any other variable attached to it, when we differentiate it, we get 0. Now we are left with simplifying now. What is negative 4 times 2? Negative 8x. What is 2 minus 1? It is 1. Plus 6 times 1 is 6x. 1 minus 1 is 0. And then minus 0, which makes no difference to our expression. Now we need to simplify. What do we know? We need to simplify further. This is the same as negative 8x power 1. So we don't write 1. Plus 6 times, what is x power 0? Any number to power 0 is 1. Any number to power 0 is 1. So this x here turns into 1. 1 times 6 is 6. So now the answer becomes negative 8x plus 6. That is the derivative of the function in part B in that manner. And finally, for this example, part C we are given y as 1 out of 3 x power 6. Okay, that is just a single term. We are going to apply the laws of the laws of differentiation when we are dealing with powers and coefficients. So we're going to say differentiating y with respect to x. So dy dx becomes, we lower this power, which is 6, but x had the coefficient of a third already. So we shall say a third times, we always multiply. Don't divide, don't subtract, don't add, we always multiply. So we shall say 1 out of 3 times, sometimes times looks like x, by the way. That's why it is discouraged. Times, you can make it small. Times 6. This is the coefficient. We have lowered the power 6. Then we have the x. Now we need a new power here. For us to get a new power, it is 6, which is the old power. Subtract 1. We only subtract 1. We don't subtract 2. We don't subtract 3. We only subtract 1. We shall always subtract 1. Some of you are funny. Now this gives us here 1 out of 3 times 6. It is 2. Because we are dividing 6 by 3. X power 5. That is 6 minus 1. So this is the derivative of the function in part C. And this is the solution to example 2.